questions from many folks is, how do you become a feudal lord? And of course, some of you guys already probably know that feudal lord is a brand owner, the business owner, and to become one, man, let me tell you guys, trust me, if you follow the sequence of steps that I'm going to describe to you, you could become that feudal lord. Now, keep something in mind. It took me a while to figure this out, like how to become the feudal lord. Heck, man, it was many trials, triumphs, and tribulations, guys. But one day I became one, and when I did, I knew that this is going to be success. It didn't happen right away, guys. It took a little bit of time to get acclimated and figure out your path, discover that freedom fusion path as a freedom founder first, and then later into a feudal lord. That path was full of trials, triumphs, and tribulations, but I kept going. I didn't stop, and I wanted to tell you a story for how to become that feudal lord. But first, before listening to my story, I wanted to thank you guys for joining me in this live on this beautiful new year 2026. And yeah, hopefully you guys gonna get something out of this quick life and get entertained by my story. Now, guys, the secret part about being the feudal lord is being able to tell incredible stories. If you do that, trust me, it's gonna be smooth sailing. But stories are told with multiple trust elements, and without those trust elements, it's difficult to break through your ideal customer profile. And sometimes people refer to those trust elements being data that you present in front of people in a presentation while telling your story. But in my case, it's not data, that's just me and my story about me and what I had to do to become that feudal lord. Now, I became a digital feudal lord. Guys, to become a digital feudal lord, and hello guys, thank you for joining. Oh, we got Daniel, subscriber. Wow, I noticed, guys, something, that whenever I create workshops about any kind of feudal lords, I get more audience. I guess a lot of people want to become feudal lords. Holy smokes. I guess not a lot of people want to become a freedom founder. And they want to become feudal lord instead. And I get it, guys. I don't blame you. Man, for me, from day one, I wanted to be the feudal lord. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the freedom founder. I just want to jump like on the chessboard, jump with my knight through all the pawns and become the feudal lord right away. But yeah, guys, I'm new. Thank you guys for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. And I know some of you be like, yo, how do I become a feudal lord? Guys, I bet. So guys, if you're new to this channel, you're probably like wondering, what the heck is this channel all about? And I get it, but it's all about business development, strategic collaboration, and money making together, internationally and nationally, growing each other's feudal kingdoms, one feudal land at a time. So guys, look, oh my God, it's a break outside. And guys, I literally just got back from Florida, and I don't know if you guys seen some of my some of my videos in Florida. I feel so, I don't know, I feel like, man, I kind of want to be in Florida. I don't want the cold. So, but anyway, guys, look, if you want to become that feudal lord, here's a couple of routines that you could execute right away. To become the feudal lord, you need to provide the feudal share. Feudal share is, think of it as tokens of opportunities for other people to be motivated to build together with you under your feudal kingdom, helping you grow your feudal kingdom, one feudal land at a time. Now, if you don't provide that, if you don't provide feudal share, then Of course, freedom founders are not going to be so inclined in helping you, and of course, it's going to kind of suck. Initially, when you first start out your journey, you begin creating offers, freebies, all sorts of ways to attract leads and clients. But the truth is, for me, none of that worked. Freebies didn't work, nothing worked. And why? Why? The same reason why it's not working for you guys as well. The reason is simple. When you create any kind of offer in a non-connective to each other way, you become isolated. Guys, how many of you are familiar with the word isolation? Guys, this is a serious thing. And a lot of you, I know you got excited, new year, and you want to build your freebies, your offers, lead magnets, get people to come to your feudal kingdom. But the truth is, it doesn't work that way. Dynamics have shifted rapidly in just a year alone. Freebies and lead magnets no longer work as they used to. A lot of you probably gonna be like, yeah, but why? Why that is? Like, shouldn't people click on anything that is free? So, well, guys, look, we live unfortunately in a fast-paced moving world, a digital world of AI, where everything is moving so fast that trying to discover that safety blanket in a constantly fast-paced world becomes almost impossible to do. And you keep... The reason why, guys, is because of how fast AI and everything that has to do with AI is moving. So if you keep waiting, you could continuously become waiting to infinity, guys, waiting for that safety. The feudal lords, they don't wait, guys. They don't wait for the permission. They build the feudal kingdom. They don't wait for people to be like, yo, join me. They build it. And when they build it, guys, man, all the freedom founders begin literally jumping into their feudal kingdoms, promoting the heck out of them, developing hybrid skills that are not taught in college. Why? Why? Why do the freedom founders do that? Who are the freedom founders? Guys, I'm sure many of you probably realized that freedom founder is someone who's not a freelancer, who doesn't have the mentality of freelancer, who's not a one-trick pony, who is not working based on effort or based on hours. Freedom founder is somebody who works based on collective cohort objectives that are interconnected to mutual offers. And guys, if you're building offers on your own, isolated, trying to build your own feudal kingdom without injecting any of your offers into each other's feudal kingdoms and not serving the feudal lords, then the chances of you being isolated in this world of AI increases exponentially. I wish I didn't have to say that. I wish I didn't have to explain it that way. But it's true. It's true, guys. And unfortunately, a lot of folks who started off in 2025, in 2024, never became the feudal lords. Why? The reason why is because many of them were chasing sales versus relationships, versus building that feudal kingdom together, becoming extremely dangerous with hybrid skills, guys, like a cartel, coordinated in every action that you guys take together under one feudal mission to conquer the feudal kingdoms and finally become the feudal lord, either digital or physical, or heck, maybe if you get absolutely bunkers, like very good, a hybrid ultimate feudal lord. That is somebody who possesses combination of both physical and digital skills, grown feudal kingdom across multiple communities, who can strike relationships with ease, who understands the margins, spawning money from both physical and digital sales across all sorts of feudal kingdoms where alliances were created to become that feudal lord. It's not one trick pony exercise, guys. This is this is possible. This is possible, but at the same time, it will take a little bit of time. It will take a little bit of time to become one. I wanted to describe the steps for how to become that feudal lord. So imagine this guy's cringe browser history. What city do you want me to donate? Hi, guys, look, uh, ooh, I'm new. Guys, if you want to donate, if you want to donate, jump into my Buy Me Coffee page. You could donate for my mission. My mission is clear: to help moms over 40 spend more time with their pets, kids and dogs, while reducing the chances of falling into AI psychosis or social media addiction. That's my mission. So, guys, look, at the end of the day, um, if you send me your coffee, guys, trust me, it's gonna go towards people like Skooky Sis, towards people like Skooky Sniper. And by the way, our talent agency works with different types of gifted people, like really gifted people, and you guys understand what I mean by that. So, and some of those gifts that those people have are incredible. Now, some people often think of gifted folks as like, oh, they're not that great, they're not good for my business, whatever. But for our talent agency, those people are gold. Those people are gold, guys. And if they're directed and positioned in a direction of your feudal kingdom, believe me, you're going to be seeing those dividends. Now, how can I say so confidently? You see, guys, I came across many different people, and as a talent agency owner, I can't just be like, oh, you know what, guys, only American people, you know? No. Although we do have our Hypism platform that is very, very situated and hyper-focused on American feudal lords. This gives us like a supply of American people who is sort of think of it as one of the main reasons why non-American feudal lords join our feudal mission. And because they want to connect with American people, and it's very hard. Have you seen, guys, have you seen any directory online over there who allows you to connect with American people? Like, this is hard. Like, I have no idea how, like, if I was overseas, guys, trying to build a business, trying to stay in front of audiences and be like, oh my God, I need to do this without any kind of support. I honestly, guys, I had folks reaching out to me, to my talent agency from Iran, a bunch of brands, a bunch of women brands who literally wanted to be positioned better in front of American consumers. And yeah, and we found a golden opportunity to do that for such brands, because guys, you'll be surprised. Like, you'll be surprised how much help they need and how much help nobody's providing to them. And we saw that as an opportunity. We're like, wow, we gotta get some more American feudal lords into our Hypism platform. Now, our Hypism platform, guys, is basically a directory. It's a web friendly, it's like a web UI. It's a nice web app. You literally just open up, you just email info@hypism.com and get access to our American directory. So you could connect, you could have your own profile, except it's not like LinkedIn, guys, where with LinkedIn you just create a profile and nobody hears from you. No, we actually introduce our members to American feudal lords. So this way you could, it's a lot different. It's a lot different from LinkedIn, guys. We introduce each member through strategic email, newsletter, notification, podcasts. So this way you could literally find your feudal lords who would be interested in having you as a freedom founder or another type of feudal lord on their podcasts, and who are more open in working together with you versus having like a glorified profile like on LinkedIn that doesn't do any good to you. like, like I looked at that on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is powerful platform, guys, but it just doesn't come close to anything that you would get on hypism as it comes to any kind of relationship building for your brand. Now, guys, some of you be like, yeah, but I don't get it. Like, how's it impossible? Guys, look, the truth is, what you need to understand is when you become the feudal lord, you need to develop those relationships super quickly. And if you don't develop them quick, you lose money, guys. So let me tell you a story, guys. Like what you'd want to do if you wanted to become that feudal lord. So here's what I did, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and describe to you what I did to become one. So this way you could become one too, and hopefully in 2028. Now it will take a little bit of time, like at least 2 years. If you're lucky, maybe you'll become one in a few months, but I don't see that happening, guys. In the world of AI where everything is moving so fast, it's really hard to become one. So instead, what I'll describe to you is like how you could become first the freedom founder, and then later the feudal lord. Now, keep something in mind, guys. Being that freedom founder is probably the best thing you could do in 2026, getting to that level. Now, of course, you already guys know who is freedom founder. I don't need to repeat it again. You already know it from my videos. But if you wanted to have that chance of serving a bunch of feudal lords in a gamified manner, we are hosting our interactive gaming. One of our games is called Basketball, where you could join our latest season of Basketball and play together in a cohort of other freedom founders together, promoting the feudal lords. And when you play, it's basically an opportunity for you to learn, earn, and play. Now, how does it work, guys? Well, you see, in traditional world, you watch a YouTube video, you hope that you understood something, and then you go ahead and you try to strike for some gold with hopes that you're gonna make some money. As you guys already probably realized, it doesn't work that easy anymore. The reason is quite simple. I researched this reason, guys. Like I was actually trying to figure out why that is at some point. And I did. I was able to figure that out, and it's gonna be shocking for you guys what that reason was. So I can't even believe I figured that out. I'm telling you guys, if I didn't figure this out, I'd probably be like, damn, I'd be so cooked. I'd never become the feudal lord if I didn't figure this out. So what was it? What I figured out is if you just watch YouTube, your brain, it's all connected to neuroscience. From time to time, you see me drop some of those philosophers and psychologists and some of those really smart people. Like, so how's it all connected to neuroscience? You see, guys, your brain is not capable of comprehending information in a short kind of YouTube video that you just kind of watch, then you scroll through, and then you keep scrolling to identify whatever is the most relevant to you. As soon as you do that, you multiply the permutations and possibilities of you finding success get split into multiple paths. Now, that creates an environment where, how should I say that? It creates an environment where you're continuously searching for something relevant and constantly switching. And then, boom, you're cooked. And you continue doing that for like a year or 2 years and just don't find that opportunity. Now, that was part of it, but this was only a small part. The other part was when you, like, there was some experiments that neuroscientists did on a bunch of pigeons where they put them, where they gave them a bunch of food, they put them in a cage, and they basically evaluated their engagement rate based on different times when they feed them food, and they analyzed how motivated the pigeon would be at picking away at the food. So long story short, guys, they proved in that experiment that A memory cell that is in the pigeon is really like you get the memory. It's not just your brain, it's the memory cell of your entire body that remembers all of those little nuances that are happening throughout the sequential time period when food is being delivered. So how's that connected to YouTube and to you in terms of learning business, in terms of like how come people who just watch YouTube don't succeed in real business? The reason why, guys, is because in many cases what happens is you're like sort of like that pigeon where you just kind of scrolling, and you what happens is you don't get nurtured by the same person, like because you keep switching, you don't get nurtured by the same person, so you don't identify the neural patterns that gives you more food. But except in a world of AI, that neural pattern that gives you more food are those wings of freedom, the strategies that you guys are learning in workshops like this, that makes it possible for you to essentially become that feudal lord and start spawning money. Now, guys, if that registered, how I was able to just connect neuroscience to to digital marketing, don't be surprised. Like, this is why I tell people, do this actionable item, this experiment on your own self, just literally just for the hell of it. You got nothing to lose, guys. Simply take a look at my previous workshops and watch a couple of them, not even a lot of them, just a couple of them, and see how quickly you're going to be sort of like that pigeon who's going to be like super hooked on this and going to be like picking away, trying to learn more, trying to get more food. But all it takes is just 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos from like my past videos talking about anything threads, talking about anything business development, and see how you're going to react to that. I promise you guys, like once you start like analyzing them, you're going to get so hooked on this that you're going to be like, oh my God, this guy is recommending something incredible. Like I didn't know any of those nuances, and I kept searching to infinity. I kept looking for answers, but I don't know what's going on. Like I kept, like nothing was happening. I didn't know what to do. I'm all over the place. Those are the nuances that are constantly like taking place in your mind, but because you're missing that encouragement, accountability on a sequence basis, in a cohort of people who are collectively working together because they're part of like the same mission, part of the same combined offer. Like if you work together collectively, guys, in a cohort where you play with each other while promoting the feudal lords, your chances of avoiding falling through the becoming that process prisoner, the TikTok zombie or thread zombie, your chances of falling into AI psychosis or social media addiction will be reduced exponentially. You will be able to tap into the same kind of neuroscience experiments that I described and be able to interconnect the fact that memory cell in your body is not just connected to your brain, but it's connected to your entire body. This explains why when you go to like, let's say you go in a forest, right? And sometimes you just turn your back, like out of a sudden you just turn your back somewhere, or like you walk really cautious across the forest because you don't want to, you don't know why, but you're walking cautiously. Like, where did that come from, guys? From the cells, from guys, it's all baked in. The memory is baked in to protect you. This is why when you were born, and when you were born, you were just kind of, even though you have your mom and everything, and mom protects you, but you felt like something else was protecting you. You couldn't explain what it was. What was it? It's basically all those memories that are baked in, even though like when you're born it may seem like there is no memories or whatsoever, but it's all baked into your cells, not just on a brain level, but in your memory, anywhere, on your hand, on your body, it's all baked in. Now, the same applies for digital marketing, guys. If you work together collectively, building each other's feudal kingdoms, it's going to become exponentially easier for you to no longer fall into this AI social addiction and start collectively promoting and helping each other. Why? Because you're going to create that bonded reason. Bonded reason to do that. That bond can only be created through memory cells that could be upgraded as you execute all sorts of exercises while promoting the feudal lords directly while playing those games. Except when you play in those games, you're actually leveling up with your strategies, and of course even have some chances to make some money from the feudal lords as well. This is the new way, guys, new way of working with feudal lords, not based on hours, not based on effort, but based on mutual results that are interconnected to your offer. So guys, look, some of you probably gonna be like, yo, I don't know what to do. Please make a snowman. It's cold balls out there. Guys, you know what? Yeah, I'm you guys are funny as hell. Can I make a snowball? I don't know. I'm literally frozen right now. I'm literally frozen, guys. Holy smokes. Damn. I don't know. It's New Year 2026. I'm super excited, guys. And I hope you are too. Now, what's next? So guys, let me know what country you're from. Is it warm over there? Is it cold? What's the temperature like? And definitely rewatch this workshop. There's a lot of tea that was dropped. Lots of tea, guys. And yeah, some of those workshops they just have so much tea, guys. I can't even explain how much, guys. You just gotta rewatch it. So we got triangular ruler. Hello again. And I know some of you guys are coming from YouTube. We got some YouTube automation experts. I get a lot of folks reach out to me and be like, yo, can you automate my YouTube channel? And I'm like, I bet. Jump into Hypism. I also get the other types of people who will be like, yo, I need some customers who I can serve. And I'm like, I bet. How come you're not on Hypism? So sometimes we get folks from, the type of people that I meet, guys, is absolutely wild, guys. Once you become an international talent agency, guys, the type of people you're going to start meeting, it's absolutely bonkers, guys. And some people say, well, what would you rather do? Earn money or just meet people and don't earn any money? I'd say don't earn any money, meet with people and help them. So but that's because, not everybody would say that. But some people who could say that pretty much are the type of people who are already successful, guys. So in my particular case, already succeeded as the feudal lord. So for me, it doesn't much matter. But for many of you guys, it does. And some of you want to become those feudal lords. Some of you be like, yo, I want to make extra income. How do I do that? Guys, the truth is, guys, the best thing what you could do is forget about money. Like literally, guys, just forget about money. That's the secret. That's the secret path. A lot of people be like, yeah, but how can I forget about money? Well, the truth is, you got to get a full-time job and do this on a part-time basis, guys. That's the truth. How do you think I'm traveling across, like Florida, Russia, all those places? Obviously, guys, you got to have more than one hustle. You got to have your main hustle, your job, and you got to have some side hustle. And of course, guys, I know some of you be like, well, but how can you do that? How can you just travel in multiple countries, live in different countries, do like all those things? Guys, look, you could do it too. All you need to do is join Hypism. We are looking for folks who want to join our talent agency. We do have rating division, solutions, and learning division. What we're looking for is for interactive gaming specialists who can help us gamify feudal lords' kingdoms, feudal kingdoms. So if you guys have the skills, jump in, send an email to info@hypism.com. But I must warn you guys, this is not a job. This is not like a work based on efforts or based on hours or anything like this. None of that is like that, guys. So um, what it is based on how much you can construct from whatever it is that you can get from a combination of different types of feudal lords in context of continuous hybrid skills building as you continue to build your own feudal kingdom. So think of it as a progressive path, project-based. We have two types of path for freedom founders. We have project-based path, and we have this freedom fusion path, where you do everything not based on money, guys, and not based on efforts, but based on how much results you could produce as you continuously work towards grow in the feudal kingdom. And when I say grow in that feudal kingdom, I mean exhibiting hybrid skills that are not total college, while building and maintaining an offer, your own offer, in combination with other feudal lords' offers, as you constantly do all sorts of hybrid skills. And some of those hybrid skills include threads stacking. So this is when you create threads stories. So let's say you decided to take me on my offer to you to become that gaming interactive specialist for Freedom Fusion system and join our division, one of our divisions. We have learning, solutions, ratings. Those are our divisions. So let's say you join to become that interactive gaming specialist. So immediately, guys, what you would be given is an assignment, learn, earn, and play assignment to operationalize Threads Runman. That's one of our latest games, interactive games on Threads. So you'll be building basically a bunch of funnels, a bunch of pills of freedom. So the entire game needs to be tied to the pills of freedom. And those pills of freedom are packaged workshops and other resources, including Freedom Fusion automations that are all packaged across all of those pills of freedom. Think of it sort of like Matrix, blue pill, red pill. So what you would do is construct those pills of freedom and distribute them, and set up a gaming environment to distribute them with feudal bots inside of what's called Freedom Fusion System CRM. So what you would do, you would design all the game components, all the elements, and engagement scoring. So as the person progresses through the game, they get higher engagement as they open up each one of those pills of freedom. And what they do is those people participate inside of a cohort. So what kind of people? Freedom founders. What cohort? Threads Runman cohort. What does it do? It's a game. Where is that game? On Threads. What is it based on? It's based on the movie Running Man. How does it work? A bunch of people join together in a cohort and run around, except instead of running around the streets, they run around Threads with their strategies. Each strategy is basically a pill of freedom. We have blue pill and red pill. So those strategies are packed inside of the workshops. Those workshops are packaged inside of those pills.